Hey, I'm Nick, and on this channel, I've talked a lot about teaching yourself new things and these self-education type topics. And anyone who is starting out in the position that I used to be in would know that when you want to learn a new thing properly, you're going to be spending ages just finding some kind of source of learning it before you actually start consuming the content and learning it. Now, most people are just going to search it up and click on the first video that has anything to do with it, whereas others may look at more trusted kind of websites such as Udemy and Skillshare to find courses to teach topics that is related to what they want to learn. And you may find yourself battling whether or not to spend money or whether or not to stick with one course throughout the whole thing or to just watch as many YouTube videos as you can and then reference it back with online searches. And so really it comes down to spending money or spending time, and especially when you just started with learning something new, investing time in it isn't on top of your mind. And so your first thought is probably YouTube. So of course, YouTube is free. All of its videos are free. No matter how long, if you watch through an hours long course, that's still going to be free, and you still may think that you're getting so much value out of it. But the thing is, most people aren't going to make courses for free. There's a reason behind them making it. There's a point to the effort that they put into that course. And with YouTube, all the videos are free. They're not able to actually charge you on watching it. In fact, the only way that they can profit from you viewing their course is if you watch it and they get that AdSense from it. And so what happens now is that instead of optimizing for value for money, they optimize for value for time. And so what that means is that they make it flashy and more watchable and put the actual content and the actual things that you want to learn second in order for you to watch as much as you can and for them to earn as much as they can. Now, that is where online courses are good. Now, they are going to cost money, but no matter the price, a paid course is going to be better than a free YouTube video because, like I said, the effort is going into you getting value out of your money rather than out of your time and making flashy videos to give you a bunch of dopamine and enjoyability out of it. Now, of course, you run the risk of wasting your money on courses, but that's a risk that you're going to have to take if you want to really learn something new. There's people who aren't going to put that much effort into their course or going to put a lot of effort but hike up the price astronomically. And it is up to your responsibility to find what actually works by using social proof around those courses and actually doing your research on what you should actually be consuming. But at the end of the day, if you still think to yourself, I don't want to run any risk whatsoever, I'm just going to stick with YouTube and keep on trying until I find a video that is actually helpful. And the thing is, how much do you honestly want to learn about this topic? Now, this is more useful for actual valuable skills. And so, how valuable do you think this skill is? Because if you think this skill is worth your time, then it would obviously mean that it is worth your money. If you're willing to sacrifice your time, then so too should you be willing to sacrifice your money, even more so, as time you will never be able to buy back. But that's it for today. And really, this goes out to anyone who was in my position and was desperately trying to learn some valuable skills that they're really passionate about, that they really want to get good in. YouTube is not the way. Actually figuring out what courses will help you, figuring out if they are actually good or not, figuring out their reviews, and doing your research on them is going to really help you out in the long run, especially considering how much you actually want that skill. But if you're still interested in learning more about anything to do with productivity, tips, or tricks, I have now started one-on-one coaching, which you can book a call for using the first link in the description. But until then, I'll see you later.